Welcome to our first 2020 team call. Can't believe that it's 2020. It's crazy. A couple things. So we have a new Emerald. Actually, I guess Nicole, technically you're past Emerald, aren't you? Like you have a couple coaches. Like you have 3 coaches now.
Yes, I've got 3 coaches now.
Sorry, guys. I don't think she's gonna eat anymore. So if she starts fussing, you can just have a binky for a few minutes because you've been eating for like 20 minutes. This is our newest member. She's so cute. And she likes to look at herself.
Oh.
And that keeps her entertained. Huh. Go say hi. Anyway, first team call. And I just wanted to keep this short and sweet. And I wanted to cover kind of just something to go into the whole new year thinking about. Not even thinking about, really just acting on. So at our Super Saturday, or our Super Weekend, we had Danielle Natoni and Ashley Molstead, who are both in the top 10 coach groups. And it was awesome. It was so fun. Clementine and I got to go together, and even though it took us like a million years to drive there, it was still good. So anyway, Super Saturday, Super Weekend happened. I know I went. I think Tanya went. Tanya went to the Denver one, I believe, and then Nicole, I know you and your coach Misty went. I'm trying to think who else made it to one.
Amanda.
Oh yeah, Amanda went to the first one that she's been able to go to in Vancouver. So that was awesome. Okay, interview in 5 minutes. Oh no. Okay, Amanda has a phone interview for a job. All the good vibes. But anywho, so Nicole, do you want to just share like for 5 minutes, like why you felt like Super Saturday, Super Weekend, Summit, like those kinds of events? You've been to 2 now. Why do you feel like it's important to go to those, like as a coach, and like how's it helped you?
It just boosts that fire, I guess, in you to get you going. If you're in a slump, it helps to just build you back up, and you learn a whole lot of things.
Yes.
So, and you learn about all the cool things that are going to be happening or coming up, so that you can be ready to start sharing that.
That was not me. I totally agree. Like finding out about the fun things. So we've got like the BOD groups is coming. So we're going to be phasing our My Challenge Tracker group into that, and our Facebook group will go into BOD groups, and it's going to be super fun. But I have no idea exactly how it's all going to go. I just know that Carl is super excited about it, and that he says it's the best thing ever. So
yes,
I take his word for it, and I believe him. But it's not here yet, so we got to work with what we have. But I loved Carl's video too, from the Super Weekend video, which I'm going to try and find the actual short video that they shared at Super Saturday from corporate.
Yeah.
Because even if we just listened to that first like 10 minutes of Carl talking, Carl like broke down the value of what we do with Beachbody. He like broke it down in the super video, and it was awesome. Like I was like, we need to do this. We need to just record this and give that to people, and just be like, here, this is why you should do Beachbody instead of go join a gym and get a personal trainer, and then like that. Like this is why this works, and this is why it's more cost effective, and all of the different reasons. So anyway, that was super cool. The Super Weekend video, though, I think I have a way to get the recording to you guys. I just have to find it. And you might even have like all the coach accounts. I think they email you the recording. So you just might have to type like Super Weekend into your email, and you should be able to find the recording of that. But listen to the Super Weekend info video, because you get to hear about like the Success Club trip that's happening next year. Guys, I earned the Success Club trip this year, and I've earned it before in a previous year, where you get to like basically have you and a friend or a spouse or one of your kids, whoever you want it to be, get a full like expenses paid trip to this resort, and they pay for you to stay there for 5 days. I think it's 4 nights, 5 days, and you have everything on the resort paid for. You just have to get there travel wise. So your room is completely covered when you earn the Success Club trip. So if that is something you guys are like, would love to do, it's as simple as helping really at least 5 people a month. If you're hitting Success Club 10 and helping 5 people get a challenge pack in a month, you're going to be qualifying for the Success Club boards, and you're also going to be qualifying for the points that you need to earn. Usually it's about 1,200 $1,200 is the cost that Beachbody puts toward a room. And you earn that with Success Club points. So if you earn, say, Success Club 4, which means you get 2 challenge packs, then you would get $5 for each of those points. So 5 times 4 is $20. If you earn Success Club 5 or you earn Success Club 10, though, meaning you help at least 3 people or at least 5 people, then you get $10 for every point. So if you get Success Club 10, you get $100 towards your credit. If you get Success Club 20, you get $200 towards your credit. And in the month of January, the points are double. So if you get Success Club 20 or Success Club 10, it really equals Success Club 20, which is instead of $100, it's $200 towards your trip. It's something to shoot for and like go for. You may surprise yourself. Like there have been people who they're like, I didn't think I was going to get it. And then they got off the wait list and they happened to like have done the work and they could go. So just know that that's something you guys can shoot for. I've qualified for it. I'm not actually planning to go this next year in 2020 or 2021, because that's going to be the year that my husband and I are going to plan to take a trip to Hawaii. And I want to go to Hawaii instead of the same place we went 2 years ago. So that's just know that there's coaches who do that, who opt out. So that makes it so there's slots open for newer coaches, upcoming coaches to, earn spots on these kinds of trips. But yeah, the trips are fun. Trying to think what else is coming. Summit, of course. If you have not gotten a ticket to Summit in New Orleans and you would like to earn your ticket, they've now made Success Starter is the first 6 months, the first consecutive 6 months of your business, you have to earn Success Club 5 or higher in 3 of those months. They don't have to be in a row. So they can just be 3 random months in your first 6 months as a coach, and you can earn your Success Club ticket. I think the tickets you'd be earning from now on would be actually for 2021. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but I do know that they have the Success Club tickets on sale by like the end of this month. So just know that like that's something that you guys can aim for. I know Nicole and Stephanie came last year, and we've got Amanda coming this coming year. I know Michelle is a non-coach, but she's planning on coming. It's something to shoot for, because getting to those events, like Nicole was saying, is so energizing. It just helps you realize why we're here, and it helps you realize like you're not the only one out there that is either, going up and down in your business, or who just like wants to do this and finds it valuable. Like it's so much more fun to just connect with the tribe. Okay, I'm trying to think. That was really all I wanted to make sure that we covered as far as those kinds of things. Quick announcements tomorrow. If you guys didn't see I'm going to share my screen really fast so I can show you this. But if you didn't see in the team page, I posted these. We're going to get to the team page. Hold up. Oop, don't fall over, baby. Don't fall over. Okay, so in the team page, in the discussion, there's an announcement. So this is the live power hour schedule. I also have another picture to show you guys like what types of inviting power hours are happening. Or just types of power hours. So some of them are only connecting, some of them are only inviting, some of them are a mix of both. But I have another little picture that I'll put underneath in the comments of this one. And then this is the PS call schedule. So this is when we're having our team calls. And it's also when there's all the calls that are team-wide. So like Micah's our big grandma coach. She's the one who basically provides all of these kind of cool training calls. So this GSR call, this is the Tuesday. So you can see these little things up here. This is week 1, or every Monday right here. Every Monday, National Wake Up Call, it's MST. And then every, you see these gold things here, these tag ones. Week 1, we have the Wednesday team call. So the first Wednesday of the month is that first team call. And then from there, the next one is the week 2. So week 2 technically is our GSR call is happening tomorrow. So that's at 10 a.m. MST, and a Getting Started Right call. This is for anyone who's a new coach in the last 1 to 2 months, or if you've been a challenger and you've never worked a business and you really want to get going with this is a call for you. The team is basically just divvying out responsibilities for how we're just going to mentor people. And so we're just group mentoring everyone who's a new coach and just giving them the basic expectations of what you should be doing as a new coach. That's the GSR call. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. The Zoom call link for any of the calls Micah does, they're all the same one. Tiny URL, team call Zoom. Week 4, so there's no calls in week 3. And then week 4, which is the last full week or the last week of the month, that one is going to be the 20, I want to say it's the 28th and the 30th are those 2 calls. And those calls are a Emerald in 24 hours call. So this is for anyone pushing to get to Emerald and sign up to coaches to understand the value of that. How does it work in the compensation plan? You want to be on that call, right? Regardless of if you go Emerald in 24 hours or not, you want to get on that call so that they can give you some good tips for simple ways to go Emerald fast. So the call though is on the 28th, is that Tuesday at 10 a.m. And then that evening on the 30th is an 8 p.m. What is Coaching info call. So say you go and you invite 10, 20, 30 people to coaching that week of the 27th, then you have a place to put them. And it's just a What is Coaching info call. You don't have to do anything other than get them the Zoom link, tell them how to get on, and then encourage them to get on and ask them, follow up with them later and ask them what they learned. This is how you can help your team, your individual teams grow. You want to see success in the business, you have to get started hitting Success Club yourself. Well, let's backtrack. The first thing you have to do is you have to get your own journey going, and you have to have like a testimonial of the business. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to share this with people in a good way. So get consistent with your journey. Finish a program, even if it's just a 7-day program or a 20-day program. Finish a program and get that on your radar, and then just develop that love for what you're doing. Develop that love for consistency, because if you can develop that, you're going to want to share it. And if you want to share it, it becomes a lot easier to then build successful points, and which is actually helping people. And then from there, you start to help people who want to help other people. That's where like the business starts to really grow. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. These are the 2 call schedules though. They're pinned to the top of the page. There's 3 announcements. They're these top ones right here. Let's see. How do I stop sharing? Do you guys have questions about the calls?
I don't.
Okay, so what I suggest doing, this is what I've done, is I looked at the PS coaching call that is a What is Coaching call, and I said, okay, I want to be steadily inviting to that. So pretty much the whole last, like the week of the 20th through the 30th, I'm going to be spending that time. Like I'll have a Facebook post or an Instagram post that goes up that is a like What is Coaching kind of call to action. So I might be sharing some income progressions from people on the team. I might be sharing why coaching is important to me. There's lots of different things you could share, but you want to be sharing some kind of a call to action where you're inviting other people and saying, hey, I want to do this with you and I want to bring you with me. That's what a call to action means. But sometime that week before the 30th, call to action post. It should go in your planner. It should be on your radar to be thinking about, why is coaching important to you? And then you share that call to action. And then in my stories, my plan is to be sharing in my stories some income progressions throughout the week, just with simple things like how much money would it help you to make if you could, go into this knowing that this is going to be something that's going to help you in making yourself, having a healthier lifestyle, but it's also going to be something that could help you provide groceries for your family for the week. What kind of a weekly income are people looking for? And just find out, like, here's the thing. You don't have to be making this much money. You don't have to be making $500 a week or $100 a week to say this is possible. Does that make sense? Because a lot of coaches get really held up and they think, well, I can't talk about the business if I'm not making money. You can talk about the business because the fact that you're here means the business is helping you. Even if it's not helping you financially at this very, very second, or it's not immensely helping you financially, like it's not, bringing you millions, there's possibilities of ways, there's ways you can look at coaching that it's benefiting you, and you can talk about the vision that you have for your business. Because if you believe that it's possible for you to start making, $500, $1,000 a week, whatever it is that you want to make, then it's totally going to happen. But you have to believe that it's going to happen no matter what. You basically just have to go into life expecting that I'm doing the work and I expect that this is going to happen to me. I don't know exactly when, but it's going to happen. So that said, like, that's why I talk about things like polls and stories and using other people's income examples. You can find those. I'm pretty sure I have a whole file of them somewhere. Hold on, I'm just looking really fast. I know I have some transformations. But anyway, if you want, and I will share like in the next few weeks, I'll share some more income progressions for you guys so that you have some to pull from. And these are going to be ones that show things that are like something that you might be able to relate to yourself. Okay. So like, yes, there's going to be some of those bigger ones where it shows Micah and some of like the really, really successful coaches who are making like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But there's also going to be the coaches who are just stepping it. They're making those stepping stones, and you can see the stepping stones. And I feel like those stepping stones are important to share with people. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about that. I had something else I wanted to talk about just for a few minutes. Okay, so I have some ideas for things that I want to do, like as far as helping with you guys training and like just little things, little tips and ideas. One of the things that I wanted to cover is I wanted to help you guys kind of learn how to take good selfies and take pictures like with good lighting. So is that something like that you feel like would be helpful? I feel like Nicole, I feel like you've gotten the hang of this pretty well. Like you do a good job like with lighting. Don't you have like a Diva light now?
Yeah, I've got several different lights. So
okay, so you can get like those kinds of lights and things because I know like Nicole and Stephanie work out super early in the morning. So I want to just talk about like getting some ideas for different types of selfies and things. So that's just kind of something I want to work on. I'm like not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. I probably will just do a Facebook Live in our team page. Or I may just find a video from someone that is really good and that I learned from, and I'll just share that video because it's not complicated, and it does take a little bit of practice, and the only way you get practice is by showing up and doing it. So getting confident in front of the camera, regardless of if you're, pounds away from your goal weight or whatever your goal place is for, what your face looks like. My face does not look the way that it looked like 10 months ago. Let me be honest. Like I look at pictures from, a year ago and I'm like, oh, well, I had cheekbones then and I have a lot more fluff today, and that's fine. Like we like can still be confident in our own skin. So that's kind of like something that I want to do is help you guys learn how to take selfies with good lighting. Growing your Instagram, like just different networking tips. I've been trying some different, like some new things for me. And so I wanted to kind of like share a little bit of like some of those things. And then I want to teach you guys how to make a link tree, which is not hard. So I actually might just do that today because it'll probably take me like 5 minutes to show you how to do it. The trick I feel like is to keep your link tree simple and to remember to update it, which I have not updated mine. I need to update mine. I haven't updated it in like 6 months. So yeah, that's fun. But really fast, Danielle Natoni, she spoke at our Super Saturday and it was amazing. Like she's such a good, simple, she just keeps it super simple. She's been in the business for almost 20 years and like, well, I don't even know if it's been 20 years. She's been an insanity instructor and like she was in Shanti's Super Saturday or his insanity videos. She's been in Beachbody since like Beachbody was ever created. So she like talks about it all the time. Basically she just went into talking about like taking us back to 1996 when coaching first became a thing. And the only reason coaching became a thing was because there was this workout program that was 90 minutes long, or, it was 90 days. It was super hard. There were lots of pull-ups and lots of push-ups and lots of like really hard physical things to do because Tony Horton was crazy. And P90X was insane. Everybody bought it. Everybody, like before they even had coaching, people were buying it off infomercials. They were getting good results. They were passing it off to neighbors. And Carl Deichler essentially looked at that and said, whoa, there's all these people who are coming together in a community because they're super excited about the results they're getting with the workout program they can do from home, even though it's got this 90-minute yoga program that they're like psyched to do because they just need all the stretching after all the pull-ups and the push-ups and all the crazy things they've been doing. Like they're coming together on these message boards, this ancient, platform where they're communicating. And they're sharing this and they're like telling people about it, and they're telling other people, come and do this with us. We want you to do this together. They're doing it in their garages. They basically created challenge groups before challenge groups ever existed. And Carl looked at that and he said, what if we could make this an income producing activity? What if we could make this an income producing opportunity for all these people who are just buying the DVDs and sharing it and saying, go buy this because it's awesome? What if we could give them the credit? And what if we could provide them with the space to start supporting other people who are doing this too? And that's how coaching came about. It came about because people loved P90X and they told everyone about it after they got really, really good results. That was it. It was do the program, get the results, whatever those results look like for you, and then go share it with people. That's it. That's all coaching is. When you bring it back to the basics, we don't need to worry about social media. We don't need to worry about whether or not you know how to invite someone, or you know how to write the right script, or you say it right. We don't need to know any of those kinds of perfect little things. We just need to know that this helps me. It's helped me this way, and I want to tell someone about that. That's all coaching is. It's literally just paying it forward with someone else because this has helped you on some level in your life, so much so that you can't help but want to tell someone else about it. So if you're not in a place where you feel like you just want to shout from the rooftops every time somebody asks you, what are you doing for your fitness? Then get there. And the only way to get there is to dive into your personal growth and to dive into your personal journey. So if you're not at that place yet where you feel like you just want to tell everyone on the planet that Beachbody's awesome, then focus on you. That's your job for the rest of this month, is just focus on yourself. If you are there and you know this is helping you and you're worried about doing it perfectly, or you're worried about how you invite people or what you say to people, just try to dial it back and just trust the fact that you're passionate about this for a reason. And that passion will come through if you're just authentic with people and just tell them, this is helping me and this is why. And if this is your goal, this is what could help you too. That's it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want to Danielle talked for like 20 minutes about the same thing, and I don't want to nail it for 20 minutes. That's enough time. Do a program, love it, go tell someone. That's it. You tell someone on social media, you tell your neighbor at the store, you tell your grocery friend who happens to be your new mom friend at Target, you tell the mom you meet at the park, you tell your coworker. Doesn't matter who you tell, but you tell somebody. It's just so basic. You have to get the results, whether it's in your mindset, because right now, there's so many coaches. We've got 2 coaches who are pregnant. Okay. So Savannah, Clementine are pregnant. And just because you're pregnant, or maybe you haven't had drastic weight loss results, think about other ways that you've grown as a coach and talk about those things, because that's going to speak to people too. The mindset side of things and the personal growth that happens because you're focusing on yourself. That's something to share with someone. And that's something that Beachbody emphasizes a ton. So your job description is to be the happiest and the healthiest version of yourself. If you're not there yet, then we have to get you there first. Okay. That's really all I wanted to talk about as far as that goes. Do you guys have any questions for me? Or anything that you're just dying to ask me? Or should I just go and show you how to make a link tree really fast?
I'm good with that. I don't have any questions. So.
Okay, so here's the thing, a link tree. Link tree is beneficial because it makes it so that on your Instagram profile, people can go to your link and they can see more than one thing. Usually if you click on a link on Instagram, it only takes you to one place. We don't want you to just put My Team Beachbody Coach website on your link in Instagram, because A, that looks tacky, and B, it just doesn't allow people to have a few different choices. So we're going to go to my Instagram and I'm going to show you guys what my link tree looks like. I need to screen share. Hold on. Screen share. How do I, there it is. Okay. Let's move this baby out of the way. Okay. So when you go to your profile, that's when you push the little head button that shows you. Mine shows right here, Linktree-My Joy Fit Journey. So the first thing you do when you make a link tree is you actually have to link it to yourself, but you're going to type into Google Linktree and it comes right up. It's the first thing that comes up. It's linktr.ee. Once you click into it, you log in, and it actually asks you to log in with Instagram. Mine automatically does that because it's already got Instagram open on my profile, but you log into your Instagram so that it can access your information. And then what you can see right here is what it looks like to somebody. So do you guys see this little phone picture over here? This is what my Linktree looks like. Honestly, mine has a few too many things in it right now. I'm taking the Citrus Pear class off, and I'm going to be changing the name of this right here, apply here, January, or we're just going to say 2020 boot camp, because that can apply for anything. So you can see over on this side, on the side where it says add new link, this has all of these different things. When you're starting out and you have nothing, it will literally say you have no links. So then you just click add new link. I'm trying to think what I want to add in here. I'm going to say I want to add my Facebook for just for fun. So we're going to go to my Facebook profile, and I'm going to copy my profile link, and then I'm going to put it right here, and it's going to say my Facebook. And then I copy and paste the link in. And then over here, I just turn it on, and then you see it updates over here, and it shows you my Facebook now is at the top. If you don't want it in that order, you can wiggle things around. But what I like having in my Linktree, I'm not actually going to keep that, but what I like having in my Linktree is I like to have a bootcamp application. I have a freebie of some kind and a coaching application. Where's my coaching application? Let's see. I don't know what just happened. Oh, it just moved it to the top. Oh dear. Okay. I need to delete some of these links. I have too many links in here. But like this Transform 20 test group doesn't need to exist anymore. There we go. I think it is this one. Delete. Link deleted. Okay. So the Linktree basically just makes it so that you can have a few different things. I wouldn't worry about having tons of different things on your Linktree. If you only had one link to start and it just said your link to your website, or it just said your link to a challenge tracker application, that's fine. But the point is that it makes it so that it's possible for you to share things with your community. Things like just things that your community might like. So I've had people ask for links to different outfits. I've had people ask for links to my videos and things that I've done. This is like a super old video, but it's one that I like have had people ask for before. There's no right or wrong things to have in your Linktree. I just basically would keep it so that it's adding value to people, and that it tells them, if you reference in your stories, head to my link in my profile. Go to my link in my profile to apply for my my boot camp. You want it to look like there's something there. So if you do not know how to make a challenge track, sorry, I have hiccups. If you don't know how to make a challenge application, I'm going to point you in the right direction so that you know where to find that. I did this video last year. The cool thing is that, like, here's the thing. You guys totally could use what I have in here for how to make a challenge group application, and you could do this. But when Carl comes up with the BOD groups and it all comes out, we're not going to have to do any of this all in separate places. Like, it's all going to be more streamlined into the same thing. So BOD groups is not out yet. For now, this is the thing to do. If you want to be helping people and you want to make it easier on yourself, then you need to have a challenge group application that's simple. If you're not ready or confident enough to make a video where you break it down, and you break down like what Carl did, then I'll give you two ideas. Go to Beachbody, and you're going to go to your coaching office, and you can share some of the info videos that talk about a challenge group, or you can just use my video that's in here. That's it. Like, just keep it simple. If you're not able to make your own video, that's fine. You could even just come up with your own little quick explanation. The video is not the point. The video is great and helpful, and people tend to respond to it. because they're talking to you instead of talking to a screen. I think your bag is on the floor where you left it by the couch. Go look over there. But this application though, I have a video right here that shows you how to make it. And this is the Google Drive link that shows you the summary that I've given you guys. If I update this or however I update it, I will let you know. But for now, like this is a good starting place. And if nothing else, then just click that link and get access to the starting point of the application. You just hit applications. And then you go down here and it says, do not edit this, make a copy. You make your own copy, you save it in your own drive. I show you guys how to do this in the video, but it's just this 3 dots in the top right-hand corner and you hit make a copy and then you save it. Like when you open your copy, you'll be able to save it up here. That's this little move to folder thing. You can save it to your own Google Drive. So I'm not going to do that right now because I don't actually need to do that. But the info is there. But okay, here's the thing. Going back to the basics. I'm giving you guys these things that can help make your life easier. But again, first priority, your journey. Like making sure that you take care of you and that you're getting results with the program. That you're getting results by growing yourself personally and like diving into personal development. Number 2, share that with someone else. That's really all that it has to be. If you don't have the application ready or you don't have time to make it, if you don't make a link tree yet, that's okay. Just know that this is something you can have in the future. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. Nicole, do you have any specific questions actually before I stop recording for like the next couple minutes?
No.
Okay, well, that's really all I wanted to cover. Reminder, GSR call, Getting Started Right call tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time for any new coaches or any like coaches starting for the first time. So basically, if you've never coached before or you've never done the business, then get on the call because they're going to teach you how to get your business rolling, what to focus on, what not to worry about, those kinds of things. So that's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I don't think we have any calls next week. Oh yeah, you're going to talk to us. Yeah. And then the following week is when we're going to have that Emerald to 24 hours call and the What is Coaching call. Oh, okay, that's it. Thanks for listening.